hope I'm disturbing you.
What are you doing here?
I have a few things I'd like to say to you.
I'm not in the mood, Stephanie.
Probably not, but you're going to listen anyway. Who's there?
I'm glad you like the sweater, London Day.
Who are you? Jack.
I thought it was time I told you. The flowers, the gifts, I sent them.
You sent them. I never would have thought it was you.
I sent them. You deserve them all, and more.
Why?
Same reason I came into this room. Hey, Stu, have you seen Martin?
No, was he supposed to meet you here?
Yeah, about 10 minutes ago.
Oh. I thought maybe you might be waiting for Kristen.
Oh, no. Kristen's on a photography assignment. New York City.
Ah, that's big. It sounds very exciting.
Yeah, she's excited about it.
Oh, you don't seem to be.
No, it's great for her.
That's no fun being alone, is it?
No, it isn't.
Yeah, I miss Barbara, you miss Kristen. I guess we're two lonely guys. Loved ones should be together, don't you think?
That doesn't seem to be happening too much these days, Stu.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm sorry I'm late.
Morning.
How are you? Stu, how you doing? Can I have my usual, please?
Fine.
Busy day?
Yeah, everybody seems to be dining out tonight at my restaurant.
Well, that sounds like good business to me.
Why don't we sit at the table?
Okay, that'll be fine.
Yeah, just take any table you like.
Thank you. Okay, Brian, now, what do you got up your sleeve?
What's the latest on Warren Carter?
Oh, well, his nose seems to be out of joint today about something. Obviously, something's going awry. Maybe your mother's plan worked after all.
Well, I've got a little plan of my own. I'm going to nail Warren Carter to the wall.
Some other time, Stephanie.
No, now, Warren. I've sat around here all I'm going to, watching you pet and cajole and
Will you please
lie
keep
to
your nose out of my marriage?
And then using Wendy just like a little toy all the
You don't
time.
know what you're talking about.
Oh, you wound her up and let her on.
That is not true.
Promised her the world, and then you yanked it away from her. My daughter has scars that will never heal. No wonder you didn't know what she was going through. You couldn't. You don't have any honor or decency. What do you know about love? What do you know about making a child with somebody? They didn't teach you decency in the gutter where you grew up, did they?
Save me your holier-than-thou routine.
All you've ever learned to do is cheat, lie, and steal. You never learned how to treat people. You never learned how to give.
Yeah, because I was too busy making sure I had enough money to buy food for my sister and to keep a roof over our heads.
Oh, don't make yourself out to be a hero to me. I'm not buying.
I was too busy surviving to learn these classy acts of betrayal. Come on, Stephanie. Who's playing dirty here, huh? Where did you learn your tricks, huh? From the gutter you came from? Stephanie, you pulled a real class act, didn't you? Using your daughter to set me up.
That was Wendy's idea. Just to show you what a real lowlife you really were.
After she found me with Mandy. How much you have to pay that tramp?
Well, you can believe what you like. You're never going to get your hands on Susie's money.
What money?
Oh, don't play innocent with me. I've seen the dollar signs clicking in your eyes since I met you.
I work for my money. I've earned every single cent.
I can't tell you how happy it makes me knowing that Susie's going to divorce you.
Why do you hate me? Ever since you first saw me, you've hated me. Why?
Because I know you. You remind me of Wendy's father. Low and scheming. Charming, oh yes, but incapable of any higher emotions. I wouldn't wish that kind of a life on any girl. You're not even good enough to breathe the air that Wendy and Susie breathe.
Or you.
Or me.
Stephanie, I've got a surprise for you. Growing up in the gutter, you got a built-in resilience. I'm used to struggling, surviving, and getting what I want. And I'm going to get what I want.
It's too late. You had it. You let it slip through your fingers.
Ooh. Whoa. That wind is really kicking up. I think it's the beginning of a real blizzard.
Let me take that for you.
Thank you, dear. Listen, Mr. Travis, I can't say, but I want to stop and ask you, when is the meeting with the City Commission?
Tomorrow. Now, that's the preliminary meeting for the historical landmark designation. And that should put a hold on Kendall's construction plans.
Well, it has to be stopped. Those buildings have got to be saved. We can't afford to relocate the runaway shelter. Besides, the kids need it. They need it where it is. Why doesn't Kendall see that?
Business, Joe. Racetracks and hotels are very big business.
I suppose.
Hi, Joe.
Linda. Hi,
nice
dear.
to see you.
How's my favorite baby?
Oh, he's wonderful.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. This is Kate McCleary. She's helping us take care of Turner these days.
Well, you've got quite a task in front of you, keeping up with the most popular man in town.
Oh, he is one to steal your heart away. Well, Turner's bedtime. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, what a lovely lady.
She's wonderful. Now, come on over here and sit down and visit with us.
You're getting quite a household. First, Martin moves in. Stu's here so much, I think he's forgotten where he lives.
Well, let's just call it his second home.
Okay.
But the more the merrier, and that includes you, you know.
Oh, what a nice thing to say.
Thank you. Now, what can I get for you? Would you like some coffee or tea, maybe?
Oh, no, thank you, honey. I really think I want to get home before the storm sets in. I was just hoping we could think of something to do before that meeting tomorrow. Oh, we almost have the shelter off the ground if this hotel project doesn't move ahead.
Oh, it won't, Joe. It can't. I mean, the commission has to see that the shelter's important to the community.
They'll also see that a hotel and racetrack means millions of dollars in revenue each year. Money talks.
What do you think the chances are?
50-50.
Not good enough.
Kendall has position, Joe.
Yeah, but once that area is restored... Now, Travis, you know it's going to be very attractive commercially. But I suppose it is the center we should concentrate on as the main argument. You've been there, you know how important it is.
Yes, I've been there.
Rusty.
Oh, now, Travis, what happened yesterday, that was very out of the ordinary. Nate knows he was wrong. He will apologize.
That kid had a knife, Joe. I don't like the idea of Liza working there.
Let's not discuss this now, please.
I'm sure Joe will agree with me.
I'm going to work there.
I just don't see that it makes any sense for you to put yourself in such a dangerous situation.
Travis, excuse me. I don't really agree with you. I suppose there is an element of danger at the center, but no more than there would be teaching school, or driving a car, walking across the street. They are children. They're not criminals.
Their reactions can't be trusted, Joe.
Rusty.
Well, they're from broken homes. They're from abused backgrounds. Sometimes they do react instinctively. Look, their behavior may not be as sophisticated as ours, but they haven't had the same advantages. The time Liza's spending there, it really does matter. It helps them see themselves as somebody important.
I'm going to do it.
All right. Then let's get busy and make this the most airtight argument ever presented to the City Commission.
You're not going to give a guy a hard time, are you?
I just don't believe it. Why were you so secretive about this?
I didn't scare you. Well, I didn't upset you, did you? What a fool I am. You probably thought some crazy nut was after you.
I just don't like sneaking around and playing games.
I wasn't playing games. It's just that I'm a pretty shy guy.
Shy?
So you follow me all over Henderson? You find out where I live? You call me on the
I got that
phone?
from the station's files.
You tell me while I'm shopping. You buy me a sweater that you see me try on in a boutique, and you send it to me anonymously, and you don't think that I'm going to wonder who's weird enough to do this?
I didn't tell you. I just happened to see you in that shop in Main Street, and I saw that sweater on you. You look so beautiful. I wasn't thinking. That was really dumb. I'm sorry.
Well, I also hope you're sorry for the sleepless nights you gave me.
You mean you really couldn't sleep because of what I did?
I have had better nights.
I guess it all escalated without my realizing it. I wanted to send you flowers before I asked you out, so I sent you flowers, and I still couldn't get up the nerve, so I sent you more flowers. And then when you had to spend time in jail, I wanted you to have something for Christmas. The last thing I wanted was to scare you.
Take my advice, Jack. Please, don't ever do that to anyone again.
I've learned my lesson.
I am just so relieved that it turned out to be you.
Can I help you look for something?
No, that's all right. I'm sure I'll find it.
Oh, we both could look.
Here it is.
Oh, and the bells for New Year's. I guess by then I was into buying you things. I just skipped the first step of asking you out.
Your presents were lovely. Really, they were.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Don't be embarrassed. Now that this is out in the open, this will be the end of it, okay?
Well, maybe I could back you. Would you like to go out with me tonight?
I don't think so. No.
Fine. But now that I've broken the ice, I might ask you again.
But no more presents, okay?
Sure. No more presents.
Good.
You know, it's not so bad. Once those words fall out of your mouth, you can really say them pretty easy. Would you like to go out with me tomorrow night?
No.
No? The offer will stand. And I will remind you of it. After you, lovely lady.
I like your plan, Brian. I like it a lot.
I don't see how it could miss.
Now, for my part, I'm sure I can convince a two-bit hood like Warren that all's well on the business front, so you don't have to worry about me.
No, I won't.
Now, I don't want to tell you what to do, but...
Martin, I know what I'm doing.
I know you do, Brian, but the thing is that if it looks remotely like entrapment, we don't have a leg to stand on.
Here they are. Oh, Stephanie.
Nice of you to join us.
You know, these two have been thick as thieves ever since they got here. Would you like some white wine?
No, thanks, monsieur. I won't be staying. Well, gentlemen, we have succeeded. Unfortunately, with Wendy's help, at least we've accomplished our goal.
We have.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
Well, Wendy got Warren up to the Lakeview Inn. She promised him a very satisfying and hot bubble bath. And she also asked Susie to come. Proved to be a very interesting threesome. Susie's filing for divorce tomorrow.
Where's Wendy, and how is she?
No, she's miserable. So am I. No mother likes to think of her daughter in a situation like that.
I'd like to kill this guy.
Yeah, now, Brian, we don't want to let Warren out of his misery. We want him to wallow in it. What about Susie? How's she doing?
She's terrible. But she's determined to get a divorce.
How did Wendy come up with a scheme like this? I can't see Wendy deliberately hurting Susie.
Well, I'm afraid I'm the culprit. I set Warren up. And Wendy did walk in, and she found him with Mandy. And she was out for revenge. Now, Brian, come on. You don't think I meant to have this happen.
Oh, I know.
Well, it's unfortunate the girls had to get hurt. We're not through with Warren yet. Brian here's got a plan that's going to strip him of more than just his wife.
You do?
Foolproof.
Inspired.
Stu, I will have that glass of wine. Well, how nice to know that you have something of your mother in you.
Thanks, Mom.
And I'm looking forward to the total demise of Warren Carter.
Susie, you're not gonna do this to me. Hey, boss man. Where have you been?
I took a little trip. Why, is there a problem?
Next time you go out of town, you tell me. Where did you go?
I went down to see Rhonda Sue in Nashville.
Man's entitled to a little personal business.
Bowman's been looking for you. Wants to pin a murder rap on you.
Whose murder?
What do you mean, whose murder? Slavin, the $3 million under the rose informer.
Is he kidding? I'm clean. He's not sticking a murder rap on me. Is this what's got you so hot and bothered?
No, I'm not worried about your skin. I'm worried about my own. Susie's divorcing me.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding.
That means you gotta kiss $4 million goodbye. It's kind of hard to take.
All these deals I've been working so hard on, I'm not going to let them fall through. Not now.
But if you don't have the money...
She's not going to do it. I'm not going to let her do it.
What's wrong?
You don't know?
No.
Rusty, what you did tonight was very unfair.
I didn't mean to get into it.
Look, I don't want our differences of opinion discussed in front of friends. I mean, you put Joe in a very awkward position having to choose between the two of us. Who's right, who's wrong. Don't try to use our friends as leverage against me.
I wasn't. Besides, Joe agreed with you.
I don't care if she agrees with me. I'm a grown woman. I can make my own decision. Look, when we have differences of opinion, let's just discuss it in private, okay? I'm coming, Turner. We'll talk about this later. Mommy's here, sweetheart. Okay. Who is it?
Hogan.
Miss Cleary. Hi. What are you doing here?
Well, I finished my assignment, and I thought I'd just stop by and see how you were doing.
Well, I'm just fine, thank you.
Good. Just checking.
You know, you really kill me with this big brother routine. So, how was your day? How'd the story go?
Well, actually, I ended up covering 2 stories for old Elmo. State senator and a chimpanzee who opened up a fast food chain. That was real exciting.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know whether Mac wanted me to interview the senator or the chimp.
Let me guess.
Yeah, I opted for the chimp, too. I think Mac probably felt that the senator would announce running for a second term, but nothing. Chimp just chewed on hamburgers. That was it.
Sounds like a real exciting day.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, why don't you come in?
All right.
You want a drink?
Sure, fine. Yeah, I guess all in all, it was a pretty boring day. Guess I'm used to thrashing out the problems of Henderson with my partner. You know what they say, 2 can always have more fun than 1.
Well, we are a team, aren't we?
Well, I'm beginning to like that idea, yeah.
I am, too. You know, it was weird not having you around the office today. I missed you.
Are we saying that we actually enjoy working together?
Sounds like it. Cheers.
Cheers. Wait a minute, something's wrong here.
What?
Where are those 2 lines that run across your forehead? You know, those little things that right in between your eyes? Where are they?
They're gone?
Where'd they go?
Today, I found out who my secret admirer is.
Who is it?
He's harmless. He followed me into the tape library at the station and identified himself. Oh, McCleary, he's really very nice. You had me worrying for absolutely no reason.
Who is he?
You don't have to know. I don't want to embarrass him.
The police should know who he is.
Oh, what? Well, he's shy, that's all. Shyness isn't a crime.
Don't be naive, Sunshine.
You know something? I still can't believe that you dragged me to the police in the first place. It was a complete overreaction.
Look, a guy that lurks around and follows you all over the place is not just shy. You've got to report him.
I am not going to the police.
Look, you're playing with fire.
Would you stop telling me what to do?
I'm only telling you for your own good.
Oh, really?
Well, you want to talk about lurking and following? I can't make a move without having you right behind me. Maybe I should report you to the police.
Come on, you know me.
Well, I know my secret admirer, too. Look, why do you insist on making this a bigger deal than it is?
You are the most pig-headed woman I've ever met in my life.
Don't talk to me about being pig-headed. You take the case in that category. We're at it again. You know, I was a fool to think that we could ever get along.
I'm just trying to talk some sense into you, that's all.
What's the deal, McCleary? Are you jealous?
Jealous? Me? Of whom? Of some lunatic who sends you cryptic notes and corners you in a closet?
I'm not listening to this anymore. Here's your coat. Here's your scarf. And here, once again, is my door.
Life is not made up of moments.
I guess not.
Your father was like that.